Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn about the thermodynamic state, what is meant by the state. In the previous video I had discussed about the meaning of thermodynamic system. Okay, so let's start. The state refers basically to the condition of the system. Okay, so we are basically telling the condition. Okay, so it refers to the condition of system. And how do we define the condition of system? By describing the properties. Right. Suppose you have any system, okay? If you have any system, and if you want to define the state, means you have to describe the property. So the properties can be like pressure, temperature. So when you describe the property, any property of a system, then in that case we say that this is the state or this is the condition of a system. Okay, so a state of a system is described by properties, and the properties can be temperature, pressure, volume, composition, etc. Now suppose if I define the pressure of this system is 2 bar, the temperature is nearly suppose 30 degrees Celsius. Now we have defined the state of a system, state of this system. Okay, now it may happen that the state of the system which may change. Now for example, the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. After some time the temperature has reduced to 15 degrees Celsius. So when any of the property of that system changes, then we say that the state of this that system has changed. Okay, so if I am having a cup of coffee and the coffee is having right now it is having a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. Now after some time I checked, and now after 10 or 15 minutes the temperature has reduced to 50 degrees Celsius. Now I can say that the temperature, which is a property of that coffee or coffee as a system, the temperature of that coffee has reduced from 80 to 50 degrees Celsius. And if the temperature has changed, that means the state of that coffee has changed. And we will say that the system has undergone a process. So when there is a change of a state, the system undergone a process. So this is called a process. Now, there is a word called steady. Okay, so you might have come across that word earlier also. So when I'm saying that it is a steady state, what is meant by steady state? Steady means it is independent of time, it is not changing with respect to time. Now if none of the properties, okay, none of the properties changes with respect to time, then it is called as the steady state. Okay, now suppose you take the same coffee example, and the temperature now is suppose 30 degrees Celsius, and you checked at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Now you again came and checked after 1 hour and 2 hour. Now the temperature of the coffee is again 30 degrees Celsius. So earlier at 2 p.m. also it was 30 degrees Celsius. At 3 p.m. also it is 30 degrees Celsius. At 4 p.m. also it is 30 degrees Celsius. Means the temperature of that coffee is not changing with respect to time. So you can say that it is at a steady state. So if any of the properties, it is not just the temperature, if any of the property of that system does not change with respect to time, then we call that system is at steady state. So I think the thermodynamic state, the meaning of thermodynamic state is clear. In the next video, I am going to discuss about the process. What is meant by a process? What are the different types of processes? And for example, adiabatic process, isothermal process, isochoric. So we will discuss these processes in detail in the next video.